Hello and welcome. If from the last video we came to Daggerfall because Chief Tasco asked us to talk with this Sir Lanny Sheldon, who is supposed to be in Daggerfall, and we just arrived via the Spearhead, I think, Captain Kelleen's ship. She named it the Spearhead. And this is Neramo's spider, Clanker, running around. And Jakarn is being surrounded again by his lovers. So let's talk to the crew a little bit, and then we proceed to the Daggerfall quest. So this is the zone of Daggerfall, by the way. It's in High Rock on the top left corner on the northwest. All right. Nasmat.
The irony is delicious. You could cut it with a knife, or anything else for that matter.
What irony.
We've all agreed. He's going to choose one way or the other, or we're throwing him off the boat.
Ah, shit.
This is actually quite fun. Look at him squirm.
What's happened now to him?
Could get used to traveling around with you. It's never dull, I'll give you that.
I don't know. Hello, Lumber.
I know going against Colleen was a hard thing. It was for me as well. We have more history together than you can imagine. Even so, I'm leaving. It's time to start my own crew, sail my own ship. You, my friend, would be welcome with us anytime.
Alright, Lumber. Andrillion.
I want to go back to Stros Mackay.
Why?
No one will sail me there. My life couldn't get worse.
Why do you want to go back to Stros Mackay? It's nothing there.
Ha! Those ladies are such fools. Jakarn and I have already agreed. We're going to run off together and have grand adventures.
Naramo.
I wish I could have retrieved that Ayleid relic for study.
Nah.
But you were wise to destroy it rather than place it in Breton hands.
Yeah.
I realize Colleen disagrees with your decision, but never doubts it was the right one.
Yeah, he mentions Breton hands because he doesn't trust Bretons to have as much intelligence as High Elves, which is very understandable. Who's Alashana?
I was so certain I wanted to sail with Captain Colleen, but I still can't believe she was in favor of keeping that awful relic. I think I might take Lambour's offer and join her crew.
Imagine your fellow Red Guard abandoning you for an orc because you made the wrong decision. Shazim.
It feels good to be on a ship again. There's still much I can't remember, but I feel like being on the open sea will help. I'm glad you found me when you did.
Yep, I'm glad too. Deragor.
Well now, a familiar face. How good to see you. Honestly, I'm beginning to wonder if I'm on the wrong ship.
And here's the crew that didn't agree with me. Crafty Larissa.
That was an awful lot of drama, wasn't it? I think I'm about done here. It's time to sail on my own boat. Stay safe. We'll meet again.
I hope we meet again, Larissa. You're a very interesting character. Lokra.
Daggerfall. I can't believe I'm here. I've read stories, but the city itself is inspiring. I can't wait to go exploring. I think I made the right choice.
So, if you don't remember, Lokra, she's the daughter of the chief of Betnik, Chief Tazgol. And she wanted to get out. She didn't want to get married to another clan and have a, very boring life. No, she wanted to do some adventures. And she's happy to be here. Nicolene.
When the elves attack our shores and hundreds of our soldiers die, I want you to remember the choice you made. If you had kept that relic, we could have saved those soldiers. You made the wrong choice.
No, I don't agree with you. Captain Colleen.
We're here, in Daggerfall. Now get off my boat.
Sure, I'll get off. Don't worry. You're making way too stupid decisions. Being with the Daggerfall Covenant, you just want, to use undead magic to conquer Tamriel. It's not going to happen. I'm going to destroy the relic. My character, Dargonian, is very humbled. He's a very honest character. He's not an evil character, but I'll make some questionable decisions in the future. It's a Daggerfall God. There are some NPCs, but I couldn't talk to them. There's a lore book here. Moog Music Maker.
A fine day here in Daggerfall.
There's a lot of instruments here inside the hut.
Indeed, indeed. I am Moog, the music maker. I am a craftsman. I make beautiful instruments.
I see.
I know what you are thinking. An orc? Making delicate instruments? Carrying a lute instead of an axe?
They're fine-looking instruments. Are they for sale?
For sale? For sale? Are you mad? These instruments take me years to make, each one lovingly crafted. I travel the world for the woods, the inlay materials. Sell them? It would be like selling my own children.
You must really enjoy music.
I'm actually not a very good musician, but I am a good craftsman.
Oh, there's a lot of music here, yeah. The Code of Moloch. Isn't this the... Moloch is the god of the orcs, Malakat? Okay, let's see. The Code of Moloch is basically the same book from Skyrim. So I'll just go through it very fast. I'll not read the entirety of the book. So by the Code of Moloch, I don't need you to guess how many times I've heard that oath made in some dingy tavern again and again. Some fellow sellsword with too much fire in him has screamed these words at the top of his lungs. I'd be lying if I said Dark Strongholds don't take those words as law. There are a few places where experience would tell you that tradition and the old ways make for a better fighter, but with orcs, it seems like staying true to your ancestors is the path to victory. Let me start a few steps back. The orc strongholds have existed as long as the orc race has, at least according to them. Orc strongholds are more than armored camps. They are fortresses. Every man, woman, and child inside the walls is trained from birth to defend them. All their weapons and armor are smith right there in the stronghold. All the food is hunted down by orc warriors and brought back to be eaten by the orcs who live there. Orcs follow no laws, save their own. Okay, they just follow their own laws. An unwritten set of rules called the Code of Moloch, named after one of their gods who is sometimes called Malakat. Most of it's pretty simple. Don't steal, don't kill, and don't attack people without reason, although there seems to be a big list of exceptions. Orcs in the strongholds don't have jails for their criminals, they have blood price. So either you pay enough in goods for your crimes or you bleed enough that the victim is satisfied. And I don't need to tell you, orcs have a lot of blood. Yeah, yeah, they have a lot of body mass and a lot of blood, yes. The code also sets up who runs the stronghold. The toughest male is usually the chief. He makes decisions and decides when the Code of Moloch has been satisfied. All the women are either the chief's wives or his daughters, with the exception of the wise woman who handles all spiritual matters and healing needs. Matters of great dispute are handled with short but violent fights. Those who don't get along with the chief are usually forced out of the stronghold to live among the rest of us. An orc grows up being told to fight for everything. If something is not worth fighting for, it is beneath the code. The orcs in a stronghold don't like strangers, used to be living on their own like they do. We know about their homes because so many orcs leave their strongholds to become sellswords or soldiers, and a few pints of meat always gets them talking about home. I hear that sometimes when an orc makes a non-orc a bloodkin, that person is allowed to live in the stronghold as one of the clan. Of course, I've never seen proof of that actually happening. You can actually do that in Skyrim. So this is very... This shows that this book is from Skyrim, because this is a mechanic that happens in Skyrim where you do some favor for any orc and they give you access to any orc stronghold, because he spreads the word that this guy has helped the fellow orc. So you get the title or the status of being bloodkin, and you get access to all orc strongholds throughout Skyrim. For all their strange rules and traditions, the Code of Moloch does breed a culture of determined warriors. They're focused in ways that the average sellsword isn't. They don't hesitate to draw weapons and settle matters openly. I think that's the real difference between the stronghold orcs and the city orcs. The law allows you to settle fights through the constable's men, but the Code of Moloch demands you settle your problems yourself. That's a fine way of thinking when you're leading a mercenary's life. Alright, that was a lot of reading.
Much to do in too little time.
Okay, and we have a mount introduction here, and second introduction, so 2 books. Ideally, we should do the Mage's Guild before we read these, so we get it in the eidetic memory. but I'll read it anyways. It's not much. Submitted for consideration, care of the esteemed University of Guilhem and their August review board. The works include herein represent the latest in my ongoing series attempting to catalog the cultural contributions of the many and varied peoples of the continent. My treatise, We Are All Earthbones Under the Skin, is in consideration for the Guilhem Prize. I don't know what it's talking about. I hope these fine works stand as worthy corollaries to that body of evidence. Each volume will consider a beast, and not just any beast, but the beast, large or small, thick or thin, that are utilized as riding mounts. I leave no subject untouched, from the origins of the common horse to the bizarre bugs of Vardenfell to the rare constructs left behind by the dwarves. I appreciate your time and attention and hope that these volumes are entertaining to read as they were to compile. May the father of equations keep you safe in these trying times. Fadal's Falto of Skingard. Okay, this is the first volume, right? Or was it this the first? Okay, this was introduction, and this is the second volume. And this is a stable master. Okay, let's see.
If you want a horse, then we have something to talk about. If you want gossip, find the tavern.
Do we have a unique horse here? Let me see.
If you want a horse, then...
Oh, we do. Bleakrock Snow Dog. Oh, nice. I don't have this mount. But yeah, it's really nice. Alright. So we read this. The crafting didn't go away. Alright. Mounts of Tamrian Volume 2. Wolves and Foxes. Oh, that was a wolf, which this stable master has. That's why we show it. That's why this book is there about wolves and foxes. And probably the wolf is here somewhere too. I'll search for it. By Fadus Falter, the perspective of the city dweller holds that the dog is a loyal pet, a faithful companion settling by the fire, their wild relatives. Meanwhile, our chicken-eating nuisances. Oh, it's talking about the wolves. Okay, perhaps even bloodthirsty beasts if the winter gets long and cruel. But to the resilient folk who live beyond city walls and travel long distances through the rugged frontier of the north, the largest dogs, wolves, and foxes make for boon companions and sturdy mounts. Is there any wonder? These beasts make for sources of warmth, or in even the cruelest blizzard, fiercely loyal protectors and impressive hunters when food is scarce. I once met a mount breeder from Bleakrock Isle who proudly showed me his beautiful hounds, carefully tended over generations till they reached the size of a wood elf. I had the pleasure of riding one across the icy beaches of their home isle, and it was a moving, if freezing, experience. Yeah, Bleakrock Isle will go in the future, but I don't see the wolf here. I just see 3 horses. 1 horse, 2 horse, 3rd horse. Where's the wolf? There's another horse here, but where's the wolf? What is here? It's an NPC I can't even talk to. Taylor. Yeah, the wolf should be here, but I can't. Okay. So this is Sir Lanny Sheldon that I'm supposed to talk to. That Chief Tazgol asked me to talk. Okay.
The proud city of Daggerfall greets you. Can I help you with something?
I bring a petition. Chief Tazgol wishes to join the Daggerfall Covenant.
War Chief. Impressive.
Yes.
I don't know what you did to convince him, friend, but you have my gratitude. Well done. I will take this petition to High King Emmerich immediately. Enjoy your stay in Daggerfall.
What I did, I saved the fucking island. I saved his kingdom. I mean, I saved his island, his people. That's why he agreed to join the Covenant. Complete quest. On to Glenumbra is finished. Now we can start the quest. But need to see the zone guide. Start zone story. So we can start from here. Examine the corpse and okay. We can start here, or we can do a side quest somewhere. So this is Daggerfall. It's really nice place. Mihaya.
The ship's new crew will work out, and if they don't, the captain will send them off to the old mutineers.
There's a lot of players here.
Whatever shall I do?
Gervais.
Please, leave me alone.
I'm miserable.
And there's a lot of red guards here, I noticed. A lot of red guards and a lot of orcs. Supplier. This is the bank. There is a beggar here. We can do this this beggar quest. There's some priests.
Nobody cares about us poor beggars.
Maybe I care. What's wrong with
Will you
you?
help me? I'm next. I know I'm going to be next.
Next for what?
Murder. My friends are already dead, but the Watch doesn't care. What's one less beggar? We're nothing to them. But if someone found the killer...
Where should I be where should I start looking?
Start in the Trade District alleys. That's where old Gian was murdered just yesterday.
Ah.
Maybe Lieutenant Dubois will give you a reward if you do his job for him.
I'll do what I can, thank you.
Thank you. It's a terrible thing to be poor. You're invisible. No one cares.
I know. I have some questions.
Tell you whatever I know.
Tell me more about the killings.
The Watch found old Gian last night. The night before, it was Ragged Ron. When one of us dies, they blame the cold or the plague. But Gian and Ron were cut up something horrible. Now they say it's a wolf.
A wolf?
Can you believe it? A wolf in the city? But that's what the Watch thinks. Who am I to say any different? Still, it feels more like murder than the work of a wild animal to me.
Why would someone kill beggars?
They're everywhere. We're easy prey. Some folks just don't like us. Take your pick. This killer isn't stopping. It's brutal. Sooner or later, it's gonna start killing a better class of citizen. Then the Watch will take action.
Yeah. So I'll talk to this dog. First I'll take a look behind here, what's going on. Bloodthorn cultist, This man's spine was twisted several times before he died. The attacker must have been incredibly strong. Oh, jeez. Search the West Trade District alley. Skeevers, Dufresne, Shiftless Gavin.
It seems like the poor were made to suffer. I wish I had been born into a family of wealth and means.
These are beggars as well.
All I saw was fur and fangs. It killed that one in the alley, too.
Shiftless Gavin.
Get out of here. It'll kill you too.
Tell me what's going on.
It's a monster, I tell you. A monster. Prowls the alleys, shreds its victims with claws and fangs. It'll kill anyone that crosses its path. There's a dead man in the south alley, but he's no beggar. He's one of those bloodthorn cultists.
Tell me more about the monster.
The beast prowls along the river's edge and hunts in the alleys. It doesn't eat what it kills. It just slaughters and leaves the corpses for the rats. It's the curse of Camlorn. I want no part of this evil.
Curse of Camlorn?
Haven't you heard? Everyone's talking about it. The town of Camlorn's been taken over by an army of werewolves.
Ah, I see.
Don't look at me like that. I heard Damien and Fabian talking about it.
Okay. Do we need more dialogues? Okay, you have
monster, I
Bloodthorn
tell you.
cultists, okay.
Fanatics from the Reach.
Okay.
Rumors are that they're involved in dark nature magic, and worse. We try to stay clear of those fobbing maniacs. If the monster decided to just kill Bloodthorns, that would be fine by me.
Change this mount. I don't think many people will like it. Don't know what I should use. Velva? Indrik? Nah. just take a horse one now. Not waste time here.
It was a monster. It tore out Guillaume's throat and disappeared into the river. It was hideous.
Oh, there it is. It is indeed a werewolf. This beggar was savagely mauled. Deep slashes appear to have been made by large, sharp claws. He killed the werewolf.
What a beast! Right out of my worst nightmares. Thank you for killing the horrible thing.
Yeah, my pleasure. Talk to Lieutenant Dubois. Okay. Where is he? Okay, there.
I'm writing a letter to my family back in Hammerfell. I have so much to tell them about.
There's a lot of red guards here. Crier Martine. Maxell.
You're new to Daggerfall, aren't you? I know everyone in town.
Lieutenant Dubois.
I've never seen the citizens so agitated. Even the beggars seem nervous these days.
I need to talk to you about the back alley murders. It was a werewolf.
A werewolf killed those beggars? You're certain? Damn. I shouldn't have ignored Matthew when he came to me. Take this as a reward, but say nothing. People are nervous enough as it is. I promise not to dismiss the concerns of the poor again.
Thank you.
I learned a hard lesson. I won't turn away anyone who's in trouble again. Not on my watch. Not even a beggar.
Are you willing to discuss the murders?
With you? Yes, of course. But please, keep your voice down.
Okay.
No need to alarm anyone unnecessarily.
What do you know about the curse of Camlon, okay?
I'd say it were a lot of superstitious nonsense. Except the rumors keep coming. They say that werewolves have overrun Camlorn, north of here. With the way the Lion Guard has been acting, there's certainly something going on up that way.
Have you ever fought a werewolf?
Fight a werewolf? Never had the opportunity, and I hope it stays that way. A werewolf's bite carries the creature's curse. It can turn you into one of them. Or so I've heard it said.
There is a lot of quests here. We can start the main quest and then we can do the other quests. Okay, the main quest is this dog, I guess. It's a diamond marker. Yeah, the dog whines anxiously. What's wrong? The dog looks down the road and then back to you. As if it wants you to follow. Alright, let's go. Let's follow the dog. Unravel the mystery of Daggerfall. Follow the dog. Blood and crescent moon. Okay.
Fool, your interference will not be tolerated.
Daggerfall market shopping list. And there's 2 people dead here. 2 corpses. Okay. Grocer. 3 blood oranges. Tailor crescent emblem cloak. Florist black roses with thorns. Interesting. Talk to the florist. Talk to the grocer. Okay, talk to the tailor. Alright. And what here? Examine the corpse. I need to examine, right? Can I examine? No, I can't. It's just a fishing. Yeah. Diane Gusant. I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps?
Not today. I found a body in the water near the mill wheel. Sorry. He carried this list.
Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess.
What do you mean?
I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in.
How did Roy become involved in all this?
With a note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
I see. Guys, I think I'll finish the video here for today, but we'll continue the main quest of Daggerfall after this. Alright? See you guys next week.